Hi there, people. This is Cody, driving home after just purchasing this beautiful 2005 Silverado. Bask in its glory, for it is there for the basking. So yeah, had to go all the way up to Gainesville for it. It's a long ass drive, and now we're headed back. Also, I'd like to officially announce this is my first car in the 2000s. Hooray for me. That's a big achievement. May not mean much to many people out there, but to me that's pretty damn amazing and nice. Although, even though it's from the 2000s, it has the roll-up windows, which I actually prefer because usually after a few good rainstorms or whatever, some water seeps down in there and short circuits your electronical windows, or at least every car I've ever owned before this one. Cup holders are in working order. Hallelujah. Also, you might notice, yeah, that's an 8-foot bed. It's hard to find an 8-foot bed on these 2000s. Most of these, what am I going to call them? Pussy men get these 4-foot jokes. They get a 4-foot bed and they put a toolbox in the behind. They got 2 feet of space. Even though I have holes in my jeans, doesn't mean I can't own a nice truck. Proving the stereotypes wrong, people. Proving them wrong. Yeah. Cars go fast. Vroom. Vroom. You won't believe it, but I think I saw Super Mario driving that car next to us. Let's see if we can get a good look. A little closer. Highway Patrol. I hate them fuckers. Although they're usually pretty generous, but I hate them all. I hate all the fuckers. Bass Pro Shop. The redneck dream. Welcome to Atlanta. Home of the baddest traffic in the world. Oh yeah. Look at that traffic barely moving. Oh yeah. And somewhere out there, a small child is crying. Crying, I say. I feel for you, Johnny. I feel for you. The termites, they got to it. Oh, Johnny. It's like that guy was in a fender bender. Eh? There she is. At home. So, talking to the guy, he wanted $4,400 for it. We took it on a test drive. We decided, we're going to try to knock some bucks off here because there's some problems. There's a little patch of leather missing from the front seat. There's some dings on the side. The tailgate, when it comes down, kind of hits on the underneath a little bit, and like a little like round groove for the bolt to go in is kind of widened, so it kind of has some wiggle onto it. And also the 2 front tires, which I immediately took off and got replaced. These are some used tires I had put on here, but the 2 front ones were flat, and I drove this a good 100 miles plus, 110 miles back home, so it was a little scary, but it's got some good tires on it now. So we went back knowing that, and we asked him, let's do a flat 4,000. And, he said, his wife would get mad at him or something, I don't know. He said, how about 4,100? And we agreed to that. Actually, in the car, I talked to Daniel, and I said, I don't want to pay $4,400 for this truck in case we get it and, some stuff goes wrong, and I'll be butthurt about it, basically. And I said, hey, but, $4,200, I'll probably go with that. And you know, he went 4,100, so I said, giddy up, let's get her. Now the funny part is I brought out $1,000, $4,000 from the bank. It was all sealed up and everything and counted, and doing 100. And he had trouble counting the $4,000, $4,100. He was trembling when he was handling the money. His hand was actually trembling, and I was really sad. It was almost like that was the most money he's ever handled in his life. And, you know, that's up there for me, too, but I never let money get me that scared. I don't know. Maybe he's had some experiences where he got robbed or ripped off. But anyway, he was real cautious. And even though it was wrapped in the bank stuff, he wanted to go to the bank and have it verified. So we went to his bank, and they counted it, and it was clean. And he was really sorry too about it afterwards. He just said he didn't know much about money. He was afraid he was getting scammed. And you know, I would understand that if it was like right out of my wallet maybe, but this stuff was sealed with our bank's seal of approval. So you really can't fake that. But yeah, I got it. I'm happy. It's nice. Starts up nice. Great mileage, like I already said. We replaced this front light. I think it was this one. It was burned out. I also had to replace the back brake light because it was too dim. Daniel will show that video sometime if he hasn't already. But yeah, it's here. It's mine now. Good deal on Chevy. 2005. Oh yeah. 1,500 long bed. I'll enjoy it. Although I have to pay my respect. Walking. Pay my respect to the one that survived the accident, the one that kept us survived. Daniel's thinking about fixing her up, but still a good truck. We could have been dead. We could all be dead if it wasn't for this truck. Lock on the hood. But life moves on.